Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time stopping by, hello, my name's Anthea and I create fashion, beauty and lifestyle videos. So if you enjoy hauls, unboxings, reviews, that kind of thing, please do consider hitting the red subscribe button down below, and whilst hitting the red subscribe button, please make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss any of my future videos. Now with all that out of the way, let's get on with today's video. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a empties video, which is clue by the title. So just some of the things that I have managed to get through and just kind of let you know my thoughts on them. Would I purchase them again? Would I not? That kind of thing. So there isn't that many products to go through, but I am always pleased when I get to the end of some products, just because I feel like I have so much. There's so many new things to try. And I'm always like, oh, I want to try this, I want to try that. And I never kind of finish what I'm using before I then go about getting some new stuff. So I'm on a mission at the minute to kind of get through as much as the stuff that I have as humanly possible. So whenever I get to the end, I'm pretty pleased. So first item is, and what I will do as well is I will put some cutaways so you can actually see them a little bit closer as well. Okay, so the first item is this NYX brow pencil. So this is the micro brow pencil, and this is in the colour, is it the black one? I normally go between black and brown. Now this one is the black one. This is something that I have used many times. I repeat buy this. I feel like it's a really good eyebrow pencil. I think that this is kind of the take on the, is it the Anastasia Beverly Hills, is that, I think that's the one. I know she had something very similar, which is a very different price point to the NYX one, and as I said, I've been using this for years and I have no issues with it. I actually have another one that I'm actually currently using, so this one definitely is something that I would repeat purchase, and I think it wears well, goes on well. That's what I'm wearing today. I mean, I've took my braids out, so hence why I have the hat on today, but yeah, needs more, so I wanted to record a video and I thought I'm not going to wait to wash it. It's a whole shebang process, but as you can see, that's what I've got on my brows today, and I feel like you can go in as heavy as you want, as light as you want, and then it also has a little spoolie as well on the ends for you to brush through. So definitely one I would repurchase. And then next, talking about hair, I have managed to get through the Sunny Island Extra Dark Jamaican Black Castor Oil. Now this I have again repurchased again and again. I tend to use this more so on my edges, so when I have my braids in I do need to be careful, or I try to be careful to kind of keep the edges kind of lubricated and moisturised. And you know, Jamaican black castor oil is something that is widely known to kind of help strengthen and help prevent breakage and things like that. So I picked this up, I think it was from Amazon. It was $8.99, which, I mean, for the size of it, it is a, what size is this? Oh, it's a 4 fluid ounce bottle. So, but because you only need the tiniest bit of this, it does last a long time. It is very thick, so it's not an oil that you would just kind of lather up in your hair, unless that's what you want. Me personally, I don't tend to do that because I do find it very sticky, and it can kind of, it kind of attracts dust and dirt, I feel, when you put too much oil in your hair. But as I say, when I have my braids in, which I will be doing soon, as I say, I just kind of tend to go through around my edges just to kind of keep them in check. So would I buy this again? Yes, and I will continue to buy this. As I say, it's really good cost per use. As I say, $8.99. It's not cheap, but it does last a long time. And then next we have a, what was this again? So, this is a gel hand sanitizer. Was that what? Why I can't even think of the name? It is a hand sanitizer. Why am I struggling with the name? I don't know. Hand sanitizer. It's a hand sanitizer. And it's Vetiver from L'Occitane. So I picked this up a little while ago. It's 280ml. And this was kind of, I bought this at the peak of the the pandemic stuff that was going on, and I just wanted it around the house. And it's a lovely smell. It's like a lemony smell, really light, not overly kind of what's the word, overly, alcohol. There's not an overly alcoholic kind of smell to this. It is very much the fragrance of the verbena, which is lemony smell, which I really like. And what I did is I just had this around the house. I would kind of, you know, use as I went through, and then what I would also do, I would decant into other bottles that I would then take around with me and use it that way. But would this be something I would buy again? I would say no. It wasn't dirt cheap, but it wasn't overly expensive either. And I just feel like, considering there's a lot more options out there, I don't necessarily need to buy this again. I think when I bought this, I was just being bougie. I didn't need this. I think I was out with my mum and we were shopping, and I thought, oh yeah, I'll just grab it. So it's nice. It is, you know, it does what it's supposed to do, but it's not a necessity. So this isn't something I would repurchase. But yeah, it's a nice one. It's L'Occitane's quite a, I don't want to say prestigious, but it is kind of a higher price point cosmetic brand. So yeah. And then sticking with L'Occitane, actually, we have this L'Occitane Cherry Blossom Hand Cream now. With the last L'Occitane item, that was a luxurious purchase that I would say that I don't need to repurchase. However, when it comes to the L'Occitane hand cream, these I'm so used to these hand creams now that any other hand cream just doesn't cut it for me. I like to try different fragrances and scents. I normally just stick with their shea butter one. I think I picked this up when I was on a visit to Bicester Village, actually. Me and my other half went, and I think that's where I picked this one up. But I do love the cherry blossom smell. I got through this, as you can see. Would I repurchase? Yes. Have I repurchased? Yes. I think I have a rose one in my bag somewhere at the moment. As I say, I really do just feel like the L'Occitane hand creams are worth the money. As I say, they're not dirt cheap, but I think for me, I have very dry skin, so I feel like these just work really well for me. So it's definitely worth a try if you are interested in the L'Occitane hand creams. They do little miniature size, so if you're not kind of sure or you just want to test it out and see if it is for you, they do little miniatures in store. I'm not sure what they have online. Sometimes they'll do different scents. But it's definitely worth checking out and giving a try. I swear by them. I swear by them. So yeah, L'Occitane hand cream. Yes, yes, and yes. So next we have the Super Active Capsules, and this is from Beauty Pie. So this is pure double vitamin C and vitamin E. Now this is the first item that I've managed to get to the end of from Beauty Pie. And I feel like I did a video on this. I will link the video in the cards, and I will do, link it in the description box. So if you're interested as to everything I did pick up from Beauty Pie, I will leave that information down there for you. Now, this vitamin C, I really enjoyed using it. No ifs, ands or buts, it was really nice. But I think, would I repurchase it? I would say yes and no. And the only reason why it's a yes and no is because they have other vitamin C's on their website, and I'd like to try them to see which one I would prefer. So definitely, I enjoyed it, did what it needed to do, was brightening, all that kind of jazz, love it. However, now I've got to the end of this, I feel like I want to just try something else on their website. So at the moment I'm using their cleanser. No, actually, I lie. I'm not using their cleanser. I'm using their retinol. I'm using their serum, and I'm using their, what else have I got? I'm just looking. Oh, and their Japanese fusion toner. Oh my god. Now I think I've got that much left on that, so I am gonna repurchase that. It goes without. Yeah, I am gonna. Check out my video. As I say, I will have left it in the cards, and I will leave it in the link in the description box. I absolutely adore their products, and I think what my plan is eventually kind of just have everything from Beauty Pie. That's the goal. So I'm trying to get through some of my older products or some of the other products that I use. Not that there's anything wrong with them, but I really do like the efficacy of the Beauty Pie, the products that I've used so far with Beauty Pie. So I do want to try and kind of slim my routine down and just simplify everything. So definitely worth having a little look on Beauty Pie. If you've heard of it or you're not sure about it, you know, have a look. Have a look. It's definitely worth a shot. So the answer to this one is yes and no. Yes and no. And then next we have the La Roche-Posay, and this is their Ultra Protection, Ultra Resistant 50 Plus sunscreen. With everything I use retinols, I use kind of acids from time to time, and they always say that if you're using those kind of products, you have to follow up with a sunscreen, otherwise it's just really, it's kind of a waste of time, basically. So all the effort you're putting in, you're spoiling it by not putting on a sunscreen. Now this one, I've tried a few sunscreens in the past, and I like this one because it's really light and fluid, so I can put it on. Like today, I've literally got no makeup on. The only makeup I have on today is a little bit of lip gloss. I have some mascara, eyebrows, and a little bit of concealer under my eye. But I have put this on as part of my skincare, and as you can see, there's no cast. It's really good. So would I repurchase this? I would say yes. However, as I was mentioning previously that I wanted to try a few more things from Beauty Pie, I have picked up their sunscreen. So the next one, obviously this is finished, so I think I've got another one of these that I'm actually going through at the moment, because I bought these I say in bulk, I only bought 2, but you know what I mean. I had a backup, so this is finished, and I am currently using another one of these. So once I've completed or used this one or the other one, then I will go on to the Beauty Pie one to see how I like that one, and then I can choose between the two which I feel is best. And I use sunscreen all year round, so literally every day without fail, unless unless I'm in the house and I know I'm not going out, that, you know, I can kind of forgo it, or I'm not that precious about it. But if I know I'm going outside, my sunscreen is on. End of story. So yeah, use your sunscreen. I'm 65. I'm joking. I'm joking. I was gonna say that's what sunscreen does for you, but no. Just use your sunscreen. Yeah, it's the best, I suppose, anti-aging product that you can use. So, you know, do what you can. It's up to you. I'm just, you know, I personally make sure I use my sunscreen. And then we have the Body Shop Shea Butter Nourishing Body Butter. Now I swear by these. The Body Shop, I can't get words out. The Body Shop Shea Butter. This one is actual shea. I have had it, I think I've got one at the moment that's kind of an orange one. You know, they do different kind of scents. But what I will say, with my extremely dry skin that I have, and I mean extremely dry skin to the fact that if I don't moisturize, it looks like it's cracking. That's how dry my skin is. When I put this on, or any of the other ones, whether it be scented or whatever scent it is, these are the only things that I have found that actually moisturize or appear to moisturize my skin. So yeah, would I be repurchasing these? Yes, yes, and yes. And I will continue to purchase these just because I know they work, and I've tried so many other things in the past, so many, and nothing has worked as good as this has. So definitely will be purchasing this again. And just in case you weren't sure if I was going to purchase again, yes, I will be purchasing these again, without doubt, without doubt. So that is the end of today's video. Let me know if you have tried any of the products I've shown you through today, what your thoughts are. You know, are they your favourites kind of thing? Would you repurchase? Do you have any questions on anything I've kind of talked about today? By all means, leave those in the comment section, and I will get back to you as soon as humanly possible. And if you did make it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Please do make sure you do not leave today without hitting that red subscribe button down below. And again, before you and whilst you're hitting the subscribe button, please do make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss any of my future videos. I'm going to love you and leave you. I will leave my last video at the end, so if you are interested in what I was getting up to in that video, by all means you can click on that. But in the meantime, or with all that being said, I will love you and leave you, and I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye for now. See ya.